Welcome to my introduction to political philosophy. You can see me, but I can't see you, and this means that I have no way to test what your expectations regarding this course are. I guess they are very different from person to person, from country to country, from age level to age level. So it's clear to me as well as to you that this course won't be able to meet all possible expectations. Let me say, to give an indication about its difficulty, that it meets more or less the standard of an undergraduate course in a European or American university. Perhaps the best way to introduce you to the content of this course is to say, first of all, what this course is not. It is not political philosophy about what the city, the polity, the state should be in a normative or moral sense, according to a moral or civic or religious ideal. And so don't expect from me that I teach you, let's say, how to bring good government to your country or to your city, that I give you a modern version of the Buon Governo fresco from the Palazzo Pubblico in Siena. Buon Governo means good government and good governance at a time. This is the famous fresco painted by Ambrogio Lorenzetti in the middle of the 14th century, according to Aquinas' theory of the political community, and it represents symbolically the features of good governance. In other words, I don't have a message to convey, nor will I bother you with my personal political views. Should this happen, it may happen on some occasion, I will raise a hand and tell you, watch out, this is my personal opinion and not, let's say, a scholarly point of view. Another thing my course is not is a history of political philosophy. Of course, I will quote classical authors, even passages from classical works of political philosophy, but my approach remains philosophical and not historical. At this point, you may ask, and you will probably ask, well, what is this? What is a philosophical approach to politics? In my own sense, it is an attempt to extract from history and present and to clearly outline the deep structures and the preconditions of political activity, as this is effectively shaped by human agency and its evil or good consequences. And in saying this, I'm in a hidden way, not so hidden way, quoting a gentleman who worked in this building time ago, and for a couple of minutes you may guess who I am referring to. What now results from my intention, from what I have said, is that I will try to give you a something like a lexicon or vocabulary of political philosophy, a lexicon in which I pick up the basic concepts we do use when talking about politics and give a clear definition of them and also show their connection to other concepts. In this regard, a word on the level of difficulty of this course. It is clear that in order to think philosophically about politics, you need some degree of familiarity with abstract thinking and with analytical thought, but you also need the ability to reconnect concepts and notions into a synthetic view. So, in other words, I'm insisting on clarity because I know that some of you may fear I am leading you into philosophy as the kingdom of darkness. I know this is a real danger. Not a few among my colleagues handles philosophy like it were the kingdom of darkness. I will do my best not to fall into this trap. And let me explain why I am insisting on conceptual clarity in the study of politics. Politics is a highly complex business in which all too often good intentions achieve nothing or even lead to counter-intentional and perverse effects. The century in which I lived most of my life is full of vicissitudes like this. Now, to grasp this extreme complexity of politics, I think we need a lot of abstract scientific thinking rather than simplifications or easy formulas. Otherwise, you risk to reproduce ideological views rather than creating critical views on politics. And there is another and last reason for developing thoughts about politics on a high level of generality and abstractness. And it is that too concrete an approach risks to remain too close to a single case or a single event or a single era and not to make our thinking open enough to future developments and challenges. And you will see that a particular attention to these challenges of the future will be a point in my lectures. This point, notwithstanding with the value of abstractness, I promise you the next video will be a triumph of concreteness.